Chelsea player deserves Player of the Month. We're going to be going over Giroud and Pulisic's performances in July. Let's take a look at their stats. Giroud has 5 goals in July. Pulisic has 2 goals and 2 assists overall in July. Out of 7 nominees, Chelsea have 2 being Giroud and Pulisic. There's also Antonio, there's Martial, there's Nick Pope, Raheem Sterling, and Harry Kane. I think for Chelsea, in terms of Chelsea, I think if we had to choose between Giroud and Pulisic, I would honestly choose Pulisic. I know a lot of you might say that, oh, I'm American, or like, if they choose Pulisic, it's for like the money, it's for the brand because it will appeal to Americans like me. But I honestly think that Pulisic deserves it above Giroud. In terms of goal contributions, Giroud does have one more. He has one more goal. Whereas Pulisic has 2 goals and 2 assists. Giroud has no assists. So I think the idea is that Giroud is the target man and he needs that creativity that Christian Pulisic provides him. So I think Pulisic really deserves this more with his dribbles, and just that Liverpool performance alone should signify how important he is to Chelsea. I would say Pulisic deserves this one ahead of Giroud, even though they've both been great. Don't take that away from Giroud. I mean, they've both been great since the restart, but I think Pulisic just gets slightly ahead on Giroud for this one.
Yo guys, this is my thoughts on who should win Player of the Month for Chelsea this month. I mean, personally I think Pulisic should win it because he has been better this month. This month we played 7 games. We lost 1-3-0, so that game was out the window. This is only league games, by the way. This isn't for the FA Cup game. I think Pulisic should get it because he got 8 goals and an assist. He's contributed to 8 goals in 7 games, whereas Giroud's only contributed to 5 goals in 5 games. Yeah, that's a goal every game because he's got no assists. But Pulisic, he just changes the game, and he was also he was strong in the build-up to Giroud's goal in the Wolves game, and to play the ball to Mount, for Mount to obviously get the assist for Giroud. So that was another from him. And the game against Palace, which we lost, his goal was outstanding. He took it well. It looked like he was going to go shoot on his right, and then he cut out onto his left and scored. But personally, in my opinion, Pulisic has been better this month than Giroud because Pulisic just changes the game. Like if he was on the bench and he came on as a sub, he would change the game instantly, like he did against Liverpool. He came on in like the 58th minute. 20 minutes later, it was 4-3, and then obviously we conceded again 5-3. But Pulisic came on, goal, assist, goal, bang, done, and then it was 4-3, and then obviously they scored again because of Kepa. But it's like I say, it's up to you guys who you vote for. I would vote for Pulisic because I think Pulisic has been better this month, and all round this season Pulisic has been better than Giroud. And stats do show that from our last 7 games, Pulisic has been better. No, obviously Giroud's only played 5 of them, but Pulisic just changes the game. He's that type of player. He's getting compared to Hazard, and all Chelsea fans know Hazard was our best player for many seasons. But maybe when he first joined in 2015, when we finished 10th, when we won Leicester the league, he was quite good then as well, but he wasn't his best. But 2017, 2016, 2014, he was our best player for many seasons. And now Christian Pulisic has come in, he's getting compared to the player like Hazard. I know Pulisic has shut him down and said, I don't want to be compared to Hazard, but he is a player like Hazard. Giroud, if he was a bit faster, maybe he would be a better striker. But I think Pulisic, he's just been outstanding this month, and obviously all of the season. He definitely deserves Player of the Month.
Good evening, Blues. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to the Captain Americano versus Sexy Man Giroud battle. I know. Pretty intense. Now, I'm just going to tell you right away who I think deserves to win it. I will give it to Giroud. Look, they're both, they can both motivate their squads. We saw in Liverpool that Christian Pulisic uplifted that team from just being shambles to actually playing and thinking, hey, we can do this. We're Chelsea Football Club. But Giroud, I mean, he is a leader just in general. He always, in the beginning of games, he gets the squad a little bit pumped up, a little bit, to go out there and express themselves. Giroud is kind of like our vice captain-ish. Really, that will go to William, but I consider Giroud more of our vice captain. Vice captain. Giroud has just done more important goals for us in the month of July. Pulisic has been important. They have both been crucial, and I love Pulisic, American over here, I love Captain America. But Giroud has done more important stuff for us, so that's why I think he should be deserving the Player of the Month. Alright? But yeah, that's all I kind of wanted to say. Hey, if you want to subscribe to my channel, my name is El Shells. You might know me. And thank you so much for watching. Alright, let's hear what the other guy got to say. Very good pick, my bud.
It's Jermaine. So as most of you guys already know, for the Player of the Month nominees, 2 Chelsea players were nominated. It was Olivier Giroud and Christian Pulisic. And I think they've both done really well this month, and they both deserve to be nominated. But in my opinion, if I had to choose someone to win it, I would personally choose Olivier Giroud. I think he has stepped up massively for Chelsea this season, especially after the restart of football. We know Tammy Abraham had a wonderful first half of the season, but after the lockdown, he didn't seem to find his feet. He didn't play. He didn't start that many games. He only got 2 goals after the restart, and those were both coming off the bench. So Olivier Giroud had to step up for us, and I think he did very well. He scored in every single game that he started, and has proved to be a massive asset for his club. To think that in the transfer window we were actually trying to get rid of him, and it just shows still has a lot left in the tank, and especially this season, he proved why he should be starting games, and his experience showed he is very professional, and he deserved the chance that he got, which he took brilliantly. He scored 8 goals since the restart, if I'm not mistaken, and that is impressive for a 33-year-old. So if it was up to me, I would personally give it to Olivier Giroud.
Do I think deserves Player of the Month? Christian Pulisic or Olivier Giroud? I would say Christian Pulisic, only just. You can see the impact he's had since restart. He's been very good since restart. I would say he's been Chelsea's best player since the restart, in my opinion. I mean, he's only just doing it over Giroud. Giroud had a brilliant restart for this season. After he thought he could have gone to Spurs in January, but I would go with Christian Pulisic, only just. You can see the impact he had in the FA Cup final when he came off injured. The game kind of died down. I mean, after the Pulisic injury and the Kovacic red card as well. Thanks for having the channel. Come on, Chelsea.
Alright, I think Christian Pulisic should have been awarded the Premier League Player of the Month. He has 3 goals and 2 assists in 4 games, and he came on against Liverpool and changed the game. If he had started in that game, I'm very sure that Chelsea would have been clinical enough in their attack. So I think he should have been awarded Premier League Player of the Month. But it's voting, and according to votes, the FA said it's Mikel Antonio. But to me, I feel Christian Pulisic deserved it.